I wanted to film a video before I had to go to work. So we're gonna do an unboxing of the Zoom Q8 camcorder. I know this wasn't scheduled at all. I barely got this today, and I ended up waking up like really early after going to bed really late. So I was like, man, I need to take a nap before I go to work. So yeah, I just barely woke up. So I was just like, I planned on getting other stuff done today, but that's not happening. So yeah, I think this camcorder is from like 2017. Not exactly sure. I haven't looked a lot into it. It's a very interesting looking camcorder, so I figured I would buy it and see how it works. Now this camcorder is geared more towards people who are looking for audio versus like video quality. So I don't know how the video quality is gonna work. I think it looks all right, but yeah, I mean, Zoom makes like a bunch of like audio recorders and stuff like that, like professional based ones. So I mean, like if you're filming like concerts or like seminars or even like church events, anything like that, great camcorder to get for it. They have a newer one that's out that's like 4K. I didn't get that one because it's a little more expensive. This one you can get on eBay for around like 150 bucks. So let's cut this open and see what we got here. Oh yeah, and then the previous unboxing I was kind of talking about fingerboarding. So I'll kind of explain to you guys about that here in a minute in case anybody's curious. I've been kind of geeking on that for a little bit. So how's everybody's Monday going? Has anybody gotten any snow where they live yet? Got some in the mountains here. We've gotten like a little sprinkle here and there, but we haven't gotten anything that's like I appreciate that people find me as their favorite YouTuber. I feel weird calling myself a YouTuber, I don't know. I guess that is what I am. I just like checking out old camcorders. This one's not necessarily even old. Wow, this is way smaller than I was expecting it to be. So, wow, look at how tiny this thing is. Yeah, it's a goofy looking camcorder, huh? So yeah, you have this up here that I think that's the zoom. I don't know what zoom it is, but yeah, that's your audio, and then has a nice little rubber lens cap. That thing's actually really nice. I like that. Lens needs to be cleaned a little bit. I don't know if you can see. There's some like good like fingerprints on there or something, or dog nose smudges. If you have dogs, you probably know how smudgy they make everything. How do we turn this guy on? Is there even a battery in here? Yes. I need to get a charger for this, unless I can plug in a USB, maybe? I don't know. I'll play with that later. Hopefully it turns on. Let's see. I don't know how to turn it on though. An SD card in it? No SD card, okay. You gotta hold it. No? Oh, there we go, okay. So I got this thing for like 112 bucks. So, one thing I actually just realized is it doesn't actually come with like a hand strap, so you can't like hold it like a camcorder like that and have the hand strap going over your hand. So I think it's more meant to just like throw up on like a tripod. But There you go. The screen's a little, I don't know, is it touchscreen? Oh, it is touchscreen, okay. It's kind of a crappy touchscreen. It seems really reflective, like if you were to go outside and film with it, I feel like you wouldn't be able to see the touchscreen at all. But yeah, it seems like all the functions are within the touchscreen. Oh, it has like a digital zoom, that's weird. Whoa, that's actually, wow, it goes like really wide. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like, let's see, where is, you can like zoom in with it. Yeah, there we go. And then I think that one zooms out, maybe? It's hard to do when I can't see it. Yeah, that's cool. I like that you can like, it has pretty much like a really wide angle. Interesting. That could be fun for some action sports actually. And then I think you have like, I don't know, I don't have like a manual or anything, but you have like 1 and 2 there, so I assume you have like channel 1, channel 2 that's on. And then I think like your audio levels here. Free, oh my gosh, whatever. Yeah, and then you can plug in XLR, I think, to the back here, which is what these are. And I think there's like an adapter, so I watched a video on it. So there's a bunch of different Zoom like mic attachments that you can buy, I think just for like regular like Zoom audio devices. And all of those actually hook up to this, so you can put on like a huge like shotgun mic on here and like different kinds of microphones and stuff like that, depending on like which ones that you like better. And then I think there's one that you can actually run like 4 different XLR outputs, so you can have 4 different channels instead of just 2. So I thought that was pretty interesting. It kind of gives me like I know Sony made this like action camera. It's that white one. I don't remember what the model is, but it's kind of what it reminds me of, with like the really wide angle. I believe it says it's a 16.6 millimeter. So maybe that's like as wide as it goes, is 16 and a half millimeter. Something like that, yeah. So, I mean, there's not a lot of functions on this. I just wanted to make a quick unboxing video of it really quick, because I said I would. And you guys seem to enjoy it. So yeah, you can go into like the settings and stuff like that on here, play around with a lot of different stuff. There's a record button that's on the screen, but there's not an SD card in it, so it won't record. So yeah, you have audio monitoring with your headphones. You have USB 2.0, and then a micro HDMI port. I want to say that is mini HDMI. So yeah, and then I think, let's see, push, and this thing like folds, so you can like put it down and then like put it in your bag, and then when you get ready, you can push this button again, fold it back up, and then I think, yeah, see? So you can take the whole microphone off and then like put different Zoom microphones on it if you wanted to, depending on if you already have some other ones or if you want one for like other specific reasons. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with it and see how it works. But yeah, I think it records in 1080p. Let's see. So yeah, it has, the battery is a BT-03, so it's kind of reminds me of like an older like cell phone battery. I don't know. I'm hoping that I can just plug in like a USB cable and charge it and not have to buy a stupid charger for it. So yeah, not really else to really talk about on it. I guess you have the record button here on top, which is kind of funky, but like I said, that's probably meant to be put on like a tripod and used. So yeah, I watched some videos on it before I did this, and like the audio is like honestly awesome on this thing. And I think they are Zoom is from Japan. I think they're designed in Japan and obviously made in China, but yeah, designed by Zoom in Japan, assembled in China, which, I mean, everything's made in China nowadays. But it's cool that they're a Japanese company. I don't know. Kind of going for a different market with their camcorders, I guess. So, yeah, I've been getting into like fingerboarding and stuff like that. If anybody doesn't know what fingerboarding is, they're pretty much like professional tech decks if you want to say, but they're like replicas of like skateboards pretty much. If anybody skateboards out there, you got a designated tail and a nose. I mean, you have real wear graphics on the bottom. The wheels have bearings in them. Like the bushings, like actually make them turn. You guys will probably shit if I told you how much I paid for this. Well, $100 for this, which is actually cheap. They usually, like Black River fingerboard completes usually run for like 150 bucks. So this was actually like a good deal. But yeah, they come in like a bunch of different sizes. And me and a friend went down to Ogden, Utah. There was like a fingerboard event at a skate park down there. And like we got like a bunch of products and stuff. So this is just one of the ones that I have. This is a Black River Complete. I have some other ones that's like, this one's like a plastic one. This is a Deli fingerboard. It's so it's like a kind of like a really good plastic, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of cool looking because it's got that like just bright pink color, and they make them in like a bunch of different colors. But yeah, that one's cool. So we have a friend up in Idaho Falls that is making fingerboard decks and like obstacles and stuff. It's called Tsunami Decks. You can look them up on Instagram, Tsunami Decks. But yeah, that's his logo there. We actually just came out with like a little welcome to fingerboard video me and my friend did. So we kind of like ride for him and stuff. But this one's a wood one that he makes. It's got some like cool trucks. It did have some cool wheels, but the pattern, purple pattern, kind of fell off. And this one's really similar, but it's actually a 3D printed fingerboard. So it's really weird. It's like really short compared to like other fingerboards, but it's, I mean, you can see that it like, it's kind of floppy and it doesn't, it's just kind of dull. I don't know. It doesn't have like a good pop to it, but it's still kind of fun because it's super short. I'm so sick of these bots. I swear I turned that crap off. Anyway, yeah, so like my friend who makes the Tsunami decks, he makes like ledges and stuff like that. So I bought this one from him. We went down to Ogden, and there was like a bunch of people like who make their own obstacles and stuff. So like they made this guy made this spider web rail, like a flat bar, and so his social media page is Sketchmade FB, or Sketchmade fingerboards. So he like welds his own rails together and stuff, and paints them and all that. So we got one of those. And then there's a company that's down there. I guess they're starting like a big like fingerboarding park or something like that. They're like big YouTubers. I don't remember what it's called. It's called Skate Station. But they're making like fingerboard completes and stuff. And so they were like tossing these out, and I caught it, and it was just like already put together. But yeah, it's like a cool, like kind of like a creepy Pac-Man kind of graphic on the bottom. And then this kid from like Washington is like going to school in Utah, and he has a fingerboard company called LC Boards. You've maybe seen some stuff on social media of him. He's got like a lot of followers, but he was there. He had me and my friend do like a kickflip competition on how many like we could do in a row. And he had just like this big bag of just like fingerboard stuff. And so he gave me and my friend like a free complete to put together. And so it's like a gold deck with like a Lamborghini graphic on the bottom. And then me and my friend just traded one wheel. So he had black wheels, I had yellow. So yeah, just kind of fun. So I just thought I'd show that to everybody. And then The same guy who made this rail, he also made this like A-frame that my friend bought. So, and it has like the spider webs and stuff on it as well. But yeah, that one's pretty fun. Kind of smells like spray paint. And then there's a guy down there as well. His name's BKB Crete or BKB something. It's right there, BKB Crete. And he made this like cool plaza. There was like a bunch of obstacles that were for sale, and like people who make like hand make like wheels and decks and stuff like that. But yeah, I bought this and then a couple other obstacles and stuff. So yeah, it was pretty fun. It was like my first fingerboard event I've ever been to. So now you know. So yeah, if anyone's interested, you can go check out my fingerboard page called bimpy.fb. And yeah, I'll probably just end up putting like more clips and stuff into my like test footage and all that to just get like the test footage, because you know I like to go out to the skate park and get my test footage, but like during the winter it's miserable. So that, or you can't even ride the skate park. We don't have any indoors down here. The closest one that we have is the skate park that we went to go to the fingerboard park, which is like 2 hours away from here. So yeah, I'll probably be getting like fingerboard content to get like B-roll with my old camcorders. So yeah, that's I have another board somewhere. I couldn't find it, but yeah, you guys got the gist. So yeah, that is the Zoom Q8 from I think 2017, and it looks like someone spilled some spaghetti sauce on the back here. It's like red. I gotta clean that off. That's kind of gross. But anyway, yeah, I figured I would just show everybody the camcorder and talk a little bit about fingerboarding. Wow, it's just bots today, isn't it? I got a modern handycam too. Sorry, just reading your guys' comments. DCR that's better. I think the only like TRVs I've messed with that are, well, mini DV TRVs. It's the TRV 17 and the TRV 22. Those are the only two that I've messed with. I want to check out some other ones, but I know they're just like, they're so similar that it's like, what's the point? So, yeah, I thought I turned on like subscriber only, so like you have to be a subscriber to be able to comment, but maybe I have to set that every single time. I don't know. So yeah, I guess I'll have to go in and mess with that before I start a live video. I just hurry and set up and just hit record, so I apologize for that because it is really annoying. You got 3 TRV 11s? Holy crap. Can you at least go tapeless with the 2 that are broken? But the tape deck doesn't shut properly, you're gonna have to take it apart. Yeah, with mini DV camcorders, when like the tray won't open or close, I have a hard time finding like what the thing is that locks it into place. Because every company kind of has like a different spot where it locks into, and then just different generations or different kinds of camcorders, they're in different spots as well. But yeah, Sony's are a little more difficult to work on in my opinion. I think the easiest mini DV camcorders to work on is like Canon ones, especially like their tape decks. Like they're honestly put together like very simply. External recorder. Oh hell yeah. 1977 Betamax deck. I'd like to mess with some more Betamax. I've only checked out the BMC 110, and it was, I don't know if I just didn't know how it worked or what, but like the tape deck would come out, but it wouldn't like turn on or anything. So I thought I heard someone tell me that you had to put a tape into the camera for it to kind of turn on the way it's supposed to or something, which I didn't have a Betamax tape at the time. So, and I hate Betamax because you have to have you have to have the VCR for it to work or to be able to watch your footage back. So, but the footage that comes out of those are just really cool looking. I love the Betamax look to it. Okay. All right. Well, I gotta be getting ready for my actual job, so I think we're gonna have to cut this short. If you guys are interested, I'll put a link into my Discord in the description of this at some point today. So if you guys want to join the Discord and to chat about camcorders and stuff, you can do that. I don't know if anybody knew that I had the Discord, but yeah. Yeah, that'll do it for the unboxing of this little Zoom Handycam. Handycam? It is a handy video recorder, yeah. So, I should be having a video come out this week with the Canon ZR700. So, stay on the lookout for that. Hopefully tomorrow or Wednesday. So, thank you guys for sticking around and hanging out. I like doing these live videos with you. So, yeah, we'll see you in the next live video. You guys have a good rest of your day, huh?